Recently, one Lil Baby fan experienced a moment so surreal and unforgettable that it quickly spread like wildfire across social media platforms. What started off as an ordinary night out for her turned into an extraordinary memory when the Atlanta-born rapper himself took notice of her in the crowd. During one of his highly anticipated club appearances, this fan, later identified on TikTok as Tessa, found herself unexpectedly at the center of attention. The moment was raw, intimate, and utterly spontaneous, which is perhaps why it resonated so deeply with fans online. It wasn't just another celebrity encounter. It was the kind of starstruck, serendipitous moment fans daydream about but never believe could really happen to them. Tessa captured the now viral incident in a TikTok video that she shared earlier this week, and it has since been making waves across platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. In the video, Lil Baby is seen wrapping his arms gently yet protectively around her shoulders while he leans in close and begins performing his hit track Freestyle directly into her ear. Closeness, the tone, and the sincerity with which he rapped the lyrics created an almost cinematic moment. The surrounding crowd's energy was already electric, but when this happened, it felt like time slowed down, at least for Tessa, who seemed overwhelmed in the best way. In the caption of her post, she wrote, "POV, Lil Baby sings your fave song to you," according to a repost shared by the Shade Room. That simple caption, matched with the visual of her looking visibly stunned yet delighted, captured the hearts of countless viewers. The video wasn't just a hit among Lil Baby's fans. It struck a chord with those who've ever wished to be acknowledged by their favorite artist in such a personal way. As the music played and he rapped close to her, Tessa swayed to the rhythm, visibly caught between disbelief and euphoria. It was more than just a concert moment, it was a dream realized. What made the interaction even more endearing was how Tessa leaned into the fun of it afterward. Rather than just letting the viral clip be a fleeting internet moment, she decided to extend the playful energy. In a follow-up TikTok, she cheekily lip-synced to Mariah Carey's iconic track, Obsessed, a playful nod to the attention she had just received. The implication was clear. She was teasing the idea of Lil Baby being smitten, all while clearly enjoying the unexpected spotlight. Fans ate it up. The humor, the confidence, the light-hearted nature, it all added to the charm of the unfolding story. Then came a twist that sent the internet into a frenzy. Observant followers noticed that Lil Baby himself had left a flirtatious comment under one of Tessa's videos. "Tessa Saya," he wrote, dragging out the letters for dramatic effect. That one word carried weight. It wasn't just a random emoji or a generic compliment. It was personal. And just as quickly she replied, "Dominique," using his real name, Dominique Armani Jones. The exchange lit up the comments section. Fans were amused, intrigued, and even a little jealous. Was this the beginning of something more? Were they just playing for the cameras, or was there genuine chemistry forming behind the scenes? Social media users, never once to miss a beat, immediately began analyzing every little interaction. One fan commented, "He on his Chris Brown," referencing the kind of smooth, charismatic stage presence and fan engagement Chris Brown is known for. Another chimed in, "They cute face with tears of joy, smiling face with heart eyes," clearly shipping the duo even if it was all just in fun. Suddenly, Tessa wasn't just a fan, she was the fan. The one who managed to capture not just the rapper's attention but the internet's imagination. Memes, edits, and reaction videos followed. Within hours, people across the globe who didn't even listen to Lil Baby were asking, "Who's Tessa?" Meanwhile, Lil Baby's Whirlwind Wham World Tour was in full swing. The viral moment with Tessa came just a few weeks after he kicked off the massive tour, which spans multiple cities and is scheduled to conclude in October. The North American leg of the tour was particularly jam-packed, with stops in major cities like Houston, Atlanta, Miami, Baltimore, Detroit, and more. His fan base in these cities turned out in droves, creating an electrifying atmosphere at every venue. The shows weren't just concerts, they were full-blown experiences, complete with dynamic visuals, live performances, surprise guests, and unforgettable interactions like the one with Tessa. In fact, that particular night with Tessa wasn't the only headline-making moment from the tour. Just days prior, another viral situation emerged, one far less heartwarming and far more chaotic. Travel influencer Gabriel Rec took to TikTok to expose what he claimed was the aftermath of Lil Baby and his entourage's brief stay at his luxurious Airbnb rental property, reportedly worth $10 million and boasting 6 sprawling bedrooms, was left in what many would describe as utter disarray. In the video, Gabriel pans the camera across rooms strewn with chaos. Designer shoes abandoned by the door, multiple PlayStation controllers scattered across tables, half-eaten food, designer clothes dumped on furniture, and most shockingly, a few bullet casings lying on the floor. It wasn't the kind of mess you'd expect after a small get-together. It looked like a party had exploded within the walls of the mansion. Fans were equal parts entertained and horrified. Comments section quickly filled with opinions. Some criticized the rapper and his team for what they felt was disrespectful behavior, while others defended him, arguing that wild nights come with the territory of being a world-famous artist living on the edge. Either way, it became yet another moment attached to Lil Baby's tour narrative, one that fueled even more media attention and speculation. To the surprise of some, and the amusement of many, Lil Baby didn't shy away from the claims. In fact, he owned them with a sense of nonchalance that only made him more endearing to his fans. Responding to Gabriel's TikTok, Lil Baby simply wrote, "That's us fashu," a casual acknowledgement that suggested he had no regrets and wasn't about to deny what had clearly happened. His comment only added to the legend of the tour. This wasn't just any music tour, it was becoming a cultural moment, one where the unexpected was expected, and where Lil Baby continued to blur the line between artist and internet icon. And while some artists distance themselves from viral attention or let their PR teams handle damage control, Lil Baby seemed to embrace it all. Whether it was singing to fans in intimate club settings or acknowledging messy Airbnb escapades, he remained authentically himself. This authenticity, paired with his undeniable musical talent and stage presence, is likely a big part of why his fan base continues to grow with such intensity. He's not trying to curate a perfect image. He's simply living his truth, flaws and all, and that makes him relatable even as he performs on massive stages around the world. Meanwhile, Tessa's brief interaction with him had sparked a whole new level of conversation about fan culture and celebrity access in the digital age. In decades past, fans had to wait outside venues, hope for a passing glance, or maybe clutch a signed poster after hours of waiting. Today, a single moment, captured by a smartphone and amplified by TikTok's algorithm, can change the course of a fan's life. Can make a fan go viral, turn an artist's casual gesture into headline news, and even blur the boundaries between audience and performer. People began theorizing about what might happen next. Would Tessa show up at more tour dates? Would Lil Baby reference her in a future lyric? Was there a real connection, or was it just a perfect fan service moment? The internet thrives on ambiguity, and this story had just enough mystery to keep people talking for weeks. Fans scrolled through both Tessa and Lil Baby's socials, hoping for a new comment, a shared photo, or even a hint at a possible reunion. Even influencers and media pages began to chime in, offering their takes and stirring the pot with clickbait headlines like, "Is Lil Baby crushing on this TikTok fan?" and "Who is Tessa?" Meet the viral star who caught Lil Baby's eye. Within days, Tessa was being interviewed by smaller outlets, fielding questions about the night that changed everything. Her followers grew by the thousands, and with them came both support and scrutiny. That's the double-edged sword of viral fame. It elevates you but also exposes you to a whole new level of public attention.